Hey guys, Lefty here, coming in and going to bring you a tutorial video, which is not something I thought I'd bring on this channel just yet, but I've been thinking about it a lot, and I use GIFs a lot, so I thought I'd go ahead and bring you guys a tutorial on how to make a GIF like this, something nice and easy. So the first thing you're going to want to do is either A, have an MP4, or B, make an MP4. Now how you do this is with the use of one of your video editing tools. I choose Sony Vegas, but you can choose anything you'd like. In the Sony Vegas video I have all the different dialogue boxes that you saw fly by, and then I have the fade in and fade out. It's super simple stuff. If you don't know how to export in Sony Vegas, it's real simple. You just go to File, Render As, and then choose your render. Once you have it rendered out in the folder you desire, you'll be able to have a nice clean MP4 that you can then convert into a GIF. Now, I know a lot of people like using sites such as GIF Maker and convert MP4 to GIF, but however, I found these to be inadequate. After a while I noticed that the compression rate was a little bit more on the heavy side than I'd like, and some of them, the ones that I used before, had paywalls and things like that. We want to avoid that. If you've already paid for Photoshop and own a copy of Photoshop, this will be super easy. If you don't own a Photoshop or any Adobe suite, then I can't tell you how to get it, but I'm pretty sure you can figure that out. Anyways, once you have that all set up, what you're going to want to do from there is go to File, Import, Video Frames to Layers. Once you've done File, Import, and Video Frames to Layers, you're going to choose your video, wherever it's going to be, the MP4. Once you take that MP4 or whatever video format you happen to use, most of them will work, there are a couple that won't, you'll import them into the Photoshop. It'll look like this. It's going to take a while because it has to load all those frames into a layer. However, it does go by pretty quickly the less frames you have. Once they're loaded in, you're going to notice that they're all going to have a timestamp. This is all based on what your frame rate is for the video. You can actually change that if you'd like, or even shift-click all of them and then change them all at once. However, I do not recommend this just because it'll keep it at the same pace it should be. Once it's in, you're going to notice at the very end there'll be always a red box. You'll want to go ahead and delete this frame. It serves no purpose and will actually be in the final render, so get rid of it. Once that's all said and done, make sure you select number 1 again, and you'll be good to go. Now if you're not seeing this bottom bar, please go ahead and click Window, Timeline. This will ensure your timeline is across the bottom. If you want to render this out as a GIF, go ahead and go to File, Save for Web, choose either Optimize, Original, 2-up, or 4-up. Sticking with Optimize will make sure that it gets compressed properly without any loss of detail specifically that will be harmful to the GIF. However, I always choose Original just because it saves on compression. This process can take some time. You'll notice that the bar is moving a little bit slower than you'd expect. This will be true for any of these options you choose, and when you're rendering it, it'll take even longer, so please be patient. Once it is loaded, you'll probably get what I see right here, a black box, but it's just the corner of it. Here's what I see right here, and it shows you all the color table stuff and things like that. Those color tables are very important because this is the color palette that it's limiting itself to, which is 256. Once you've done that and you're satisfied with it, you can also hit play to view how it looks. Your hand's going to spaz out over it, but don't worry about that too terribly much. It's going to go through all of it, make sure everything's good, And it's going to actually tell you all the alphanumerics as you're going in, and so on and so forth. Once you're done with that preview, hit stop. Go back to the first frame if you'd like, and hit save. Once you do that, it'll ask you to save in your desired folder. We're going to go ahead and save in the same folder I already rendered mine out in. I type in 1 at the end of that, just so I don't get confused, because I get confused easily. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to take a few seconds to think about it, do its thing, little jig, get down to 9, you know, the usual. Once it's all loaded up, however, you'll have a nice GIF to be able to play back. This process takes a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up the process by showing you the actual end result. In the end, this is actually what you should have. A nice smooth GIF that will loop indefinitely. Now, with the GIFs looping indefinitely, you obviously will have to make some optimizations of your own, or if you notice that there was something wrong with it, you can go back and edit it and do the process all over again. Or if there's a buggy frame or a glitched frame, you can always delete the frame within Photoshop. Anyways guys, hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. My name's Lefty, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya!